Alright, I've been wanting to play this for some time. I really don't have a lot of time to stream something like Dark Souls or something like that, unfortunately. A ton of work. Like a silly amount of work. So, we're going to be playing this, which is good because I've been wanting to play this anyways. So, nice, very nice. Oh no, my cords. What's going on with my cords? I'm being attacked. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, alright, I've broken free. Alright, I'm being attacked in real life and in the game, apparently, is going to be happening. So, like I said, I haven't really played this. I did watch a stream of it a long time ago, when it first came out. They died. That's what I remember. They died. Apparently, it's a pretty hard game. So, I did play the tutorial. Oh, the music stopped. I like the music. That's sad. I did play the tutorial. I don't know where that is anymore. I played it a couple of days ago. Disable flashes. Why would I want to do that? I guess, I don't know. Skip intro. No. Yeah, everything's good. So let's go ahead and go. Wait. There's move forward. Oh, yeah, because there's that intro part. Forgot about that. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. New game, I guess. Challenge, huh? I didn't know there was a challenge mode. That's cool. The stuff has been added. So as I understand it, oh yeah, this is the one I did. The atomic drill. As I understand it, the apocalypse is the proper thing. This is it broken into two separate parts. And this is the thing I need to do. And so I don't have a whole bunch of time, unfortunately, because I have a lot of work to do today. I hate having to, man, I've been working, luckily, actually, I've been working a lot of hours again, because last week was pretty rough on me. But anyways, I'm working, and I have to go to work very shortly, and that's where I've been for the past couple of days, guys. I've been working my butt off. So, I'm looking forward to some relaxing here. About maybe an hour tops, fortunately, before I have to go to work. Oh God, work, right? All right, so why not easy? I mean normal, right? Scavenge time 60 seconds, exploration time 10 seconds. What is this? Common health issues, common, fragile equipment, average, stock, shelter, some junk, unwanted visitors, some. Packed suitcase, work briefcase, trouble, often. Yeah, so we're gonna go with Fat Man. Oh wait, that's not the right thing to do. Am I doing? Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm looking. This is not gonna look good. This is not looking good. That I'm already missing the big giant flashing. Well, not flashing, but bulging, pulsing. There we go. Pulsing button. All right. So how does this work? Okay, I gotta pick up stuff and put it in there. So I guess I'll just start here, right? Why not? Priority, I guess, is with family members. So, oop, I forgot how to pick stuff up. There we go. All right, so family members. And then where's the daughter? I don't know. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I remembered that. The daughter's 3, everyone else is 2. Now I just need to grab crap, right? And I don't know what I all need. I figure I need everything, right? But if I don't get back to it in time, I die. Isn't there a gun? I remember last time there was a gun. I guess all the items don't spawn every time. Ooh, a gas mask. I like that. Maybe a little bit of water? There we go. I probably did horribly there. But we'll see. Like I said, all I did was I played the tutorial. So, we'll do our best to survive. 2, 1, 3. I don't know what that means. I got an achievement. I got some stuff. This is where the gun's supposed to be, so I didn't get that. That's unfortunate. Oh, I got a radio. That's cool. All of us made it to the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing bugs. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. Well, I only have one, so this isn't good. When we bugs, why you do this? I want to slap my screen. When we opened the shelter door, we noticed some of the shelves were already stocked. We can't really say we recall putting all of these supplies here, but we're definitely going to put them to good use. So there was a radio. That was the equivalent of stocked. Oh, good cards, I guess. Okay, radio and cards. Good thing we grabbed the suitcase. We found inside is definitely proved useful. Oh, a pack of cards. We don't have too much food. No one's complaining yet, but even canned soup might become extravagant dishes quite soon. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. All right, so the way I understand it from playing the tutorial, hey, how's it going, Andrew? Is that they don't have to eat, but like say every 3 or 4 days or something like that. But I don't really 100% remember. So what I'm just gonna do is like when we're rationing it out. The water is not as important at the moment because we got tons of it, but we're gonna heavily ration our food. So surviving down here is no walk in the park. It won't get easier. We're hopefully this will blow over. We're hopeful this will blow over soon and life will be back to what it used to be, or else we might face dangers we've never dreamt of. All right, so day 2. What am I going to use a padlock for? Probably shouldn't have grabbed that. Should have grabbed something more important, like more food. Being stuck in such a tiny shelter would make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and await the rescue. Surely they're coming for us, right? Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Despite the dire circumstances and all trouble we are going through, Timmy is being very brave. Everything seems okay with Dolores. This morning has been calm for Ted, as he's doing well, and no one gets any food. It's only day 2. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness, and that would be a no. How long is that going to last? I might not have enough food. Being safe down here is much better than being pulverized out there, but that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we can take a walk soon. The neighborhood is probably more peaceful since the bombings. Yeah, I would guess it is. It's probably a lot more peaceful. Oh man, we got tons of games. I probably shouldn't have grabbed game crap. I wish I could have found the gun. I remember there was a gun. And more food. Oh my gosh, more food. Alright, still, it's better safe down here than dead up there. Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary Jane, if there's any water left. Timmy prefers apple juice, but right now, we should get him some water. Dolores has to drink sometime. There's water when Ted needs it. Day 3. People can go 3 days without water, and let's go one more day and see what happens. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface is a big risk. Yeah, we'll wait one more time because we're about to run out of food right now. There has been some radio chatter about airdrops in the military. It's about time. All those taxes. Oh, we have to. It's radioactive, but it could be an airdrop, right? Oh my god, food. Oh my god, a big giant thing of water. Oh, that was worth it, right guys? I hope anyone's not radioactive. Alright, the airdrop crate wasn't exactly huge, but it contained a few supplies that will definitely help us. We were especially happy to find some water bottles and food cans. For a minute, we thought it was canned meat, but we found out it was tomato soup. Our theory is that the whole country used to run on tomatoes and no one suspected a thing. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Timmy is in terrible shape. We need to get him some water now. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. So that's good. I like that. So one day probably before they're gonna start to die, it warns you, and then it says, hey, it's dire. Ted looks like he's in 1 foot in the grave. He needs a drink right now. So let's give everyone a drink of water. And there goes our bottle, right? Because I think the plus is why we had that. Damnation in our town is still strong. I don't know how long that's gonna be, so I guess we'll just wait more. We're not alone. There's some huge hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding in one of the pipes. It's poking its head out everywhere, messing with our food stat. Oh, it has to die. We can't let it get out. We can't let it be in here. Yes, kill that bunny. Pepper. We have no, we don't have. I was hoping for like extra food, like maybe a bunny or something, or just soup. I don't know. Our cans are saved. Why did I say that? Our cans are saved. Too bad for Harry Mutant. Guess we're still top of the food chain. Good for us. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Timmy might not look like it, but he's a strong young boy. He's gonna do just fine. Today is relatively calm for Dolores. There's nothing going on with Ted anyway. They're still good for food then, huh? Alright, that works for me. They don't need to eat every 4 days. I thought so. It's highly radioactive, just the surface. Oh man, how long is this gonna happen? I mean, it's a video game. Hopefully it doesn't last for too much longer. Knock knock, the sound always surprises and confuses us. Anything good or bad, we're always curious. Should we open the door? Here's the thing, it could be contaminated if we open the door. I don't know, but I'm gonna open it because in the tutorial, I think it was for only the tutorial, but just in case it wasn't, the tutorial said 2 knocks means good and more, and that's it. But I think it was like a signal for the tutorial, so this is probably gonna be bad. We'll find out. Let's try it. Opening the door. This is probably a stupid thing to do, and I'm probably radiate all of us because the door's open and there's graffiti on the wall. That's new. Oh, we have more food. Oh, and someone's got sick. I need to feed her now, huh? Turned out it was nice, mysterious fellow in a weird suit. He gave us some canned soup and he helped us survive a couple of days. Opening the hatch was a bit risky, but it seemed to give us some it gave us some awful sickness. That coughing is driving us crazy. I knew it. It's better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing is happening new at Mary Jane today. Timmy is in his best survivor. How long will it last? Timmy is on his best behavior. How long will it last? Dolores got ill this morning, has been calm for Ted, and he's doing well. So, because Dolores is sick, oh, let me see if I can fix her with food and water for a while. Highly radioactive, day 6. It's very difficult to prepare for unforeseen consequences when you don't see them coming. Well, they are unforeseen by definition, so that makes a lot of sense. We can't say we were prepared for what happened. Oh no. You guys gotta clean up your mess. Oh, that's still full. Never mind. Fond memories are one thing, but we need to be ready for harsh reality that awaits us. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds right idea. Timmy is very hungry. Timmy prefers apple juice right now. We should get him some water. We can't just sit here while Dolores is so sick. Ted is really thirsty. No one gets anything except for her. Hopefully she'll get better. Still highly radioactive, huh? Our hideout was approached by a man we didn't know. He claimed to be used accountant, a survived trader, a gambler. He offered a cart. No, I don't trust that. Now it's going to warn us again about food, most likely, and water, so we need to feed people. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that? Because, yeah, we're not that bad off. Well, that's set for the kids. We need supplies, but we're getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We need to get a man away. Good riddance. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We'll need to, okay, we'll feed and water. Timmy should eat something. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need him some water now. Life is hard for all of us, but Dolores is in a good mood today because she's been fed and watered like every day. Hope is still that way. Ted is hungry. It looks like. All right, so I need to feed and water every single person. Come on, Dolores. You can get better, right? Don't. Like, there has to be something more extreme. Like, maybe someone's going to be wounded or something. I don't want to use my med kit. Alright, so yeah, we're good for now. Still irradiated. Darn it, it's a video game. Stop being irradiated. It's high time we stopped wondering about what's going on and started asking questions, or at least listen to some reasonable answers. You haven't been using the radio the whole time? How about tuning into the radio station and learning the thing that's about the... Should have been doing that the whole time. You guys are dumb. Get better. Get better. Maybe it might be radiation sickness, unfortunately. We were able to get a weak signal, tap the government's emergency announcement service, and guess what? Great news. The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel onto the surface now. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Tim is very hungry. I just fed and watered you guys yesterday. Everyone seems okay with Dolores. Of course, she's being fed except for being sick. No new problems with Ted this fine morning. No one gets anything. And let's start from left to right. You go out first, my boy. How do I select him? Oh. Ever since we jumped out the fallout shelter, we've been wondering about the other's door in the shelter. Oh, there's an other door. All right, use the light then. I survived 10 days, guys. All right. We inspected every corner of the room and we found nothing. Well, that's a waste of time. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of this situation. He even seems cheerful. Dolores is fine as well, as much as anyone can be fine and well in this tiny shelter. Oh, I didn't feed and water her. I meant to. Ted says there's no need to worry about him. He's okay. It's about time we choose Skep. Yeah, we're gonna go with him, and then we're gonna work our way, I think. Or maybe we'll just stick with him, because I know that the parents need to survive, or a parent or something. So the kids are sacrificed. We could just make new kids if she survives. I don't know. She looks kind of sickly. I should have probably given him like a gas mask or something, right? Did it even give me the option to give him something? We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Tim went out to the wasteland. We didn't know what would do if he doesn't come back. Everything seems okay with Dolores. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. All right, let's give Dolores some more food. Yeah. This is the last time we give her food and water every day. We're about to trip to Nevada. We've been postponing. Maybe we should go there. Are you kidding me? They want to go to Nevada right now? During the apocalypse? The freaking desert. Alright. We should be using this, right? Maybe moving away won't be too bad. We can probably make new friends, meet new people, provide anyone is still alive. That is, Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Dolores is fine as well, as much as anyone can be fine in this tiny shelter. Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. He needs to drink right now. I wonder if that means the guy out there, if my little Timmy boy, I should have gave him some water before he left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not you. You need to get better. We can keep sitting on our backside here in this tiny shelter. Oh. My mouth is so dry. I should have brought something to drink before I started the stream. We can keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny shelter little bunker, or we can start thinking about getting away as far as possible from the radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? We could do it on our own, the escaping part, not the running part, of course. However, there might be someone out there who can help us. Let's keep our eyes and ears open. Sure. Wait, is this a bad thing having that on all the time? We made contact. The military is out there. Ooh. And they're coming for us. And we need to do it now. Wait. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldiers will with the boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for further instructions and keep our radio in working order. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Dolores' health has not improved. Now no new problems with Ted this fine morning. Ugh. We'll just water her. We never thought we'd live to see a dancing cockroach. We still haven't. But we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. Wow. The good news is they probably scared off any rats in the area. The bad news is they are huge and will probably attack us when they get a chance. That's because you keep leaving food out, guys. Use that, I guess. Timmy got sick. Wasn't that wonderful? I can't have 2 people sick. I gotta cure one. This was close. A nest of those glowing bugs might have been more than enough to drive us out in the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches, yikes. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back to the wasteland and is safe with us now. It turned out that calling an ambulance is not an option anymore. We reached the hospital. It's in ruins, but parts of it turned to still be standing. Ooh, do I get 2? No, I was hoping to get a second one of these. More or less, we decided to go through the rubble and make the best of it. The canteen had a respectable supply of tomato soup. It seems like this was the only thing that fed the patients. Now we're 100% sure it's healthy. Well, respectable supply is one can. There were plenty of bottles of liquid on the... Oh, I got a big thingy. Peroxide or not, water is water, and beggars can't be choosers. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Timmy should eat something. Timmy isn't faring well if Timmy is tired. Timmy gets everything. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about. Hungry. Timmy, good buddy. Wait. Yeah, Timmy gets everything. Mary Jane's died because she's a little food. Not for now. Dolores is quite perfect, basically. I'll give her water for sure. Now, feed and water her. Why not? We just got 2 water and 1 food, right? She'll recover. She has to be able to recover, right? All right, he's perfect. Feed and water her. Crap, I wasn't paying attention again. Mary Jane's could use a little food. No. Timmy, yes. Dolores, perfect. Ted is hungry. Nothing for you, Ted. All right. Can I do 2? No, one or the other. I knew it. Wouldn't do 2 if I could do 2 because I want her, like, I'm hoping she'll recover if I just keep feeding and watering her. This is ridiculous, but we'll see. We had thought the phone calls were a thing of the past, the atomic battle, the girl. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing. Oh my God. Is she gonna come back sick? Everyone's gonna come back sick when they go outside, right? Ooh, she's not sick. He is fixed already. She's still sick. Oh man, does that mean it's completely used up? When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors, a nearly town of the Hill Valley. We had started in exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something just in case. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. All right. When the call cut short, something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Mary Jane is quite hungry. You're gonna get some food for that, Mary Jane. Is very hungry. Timmy was cured. He's still hungry, huh? Alright, Timmy, did a good job, so I'll feed him again. Life is... Mary Jane. Yeah, you guys, food and water for you guys. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. Yeah, she's in a good mood because she gets food and water every damn day, but she never gets freaking cured. Timmy is hungry. Where is water when Ted needs it? Ted is hungry and thirsty. Alright, so Timmy is gonna get food. Mary Jane gets food too for being good. Dolores gets water and Ted gets nothing. Sorry, Ted. So Dolores gets water. And you two get food. Because you did a good job, guys. Ted. Sorry, buddy. Maybe next time. Mary Jane's getting water because, you know, he's getting water because, well, you know. Anyways. Mary Jane's turn. Your turn, Mary Jane. It's your turn to shine. We thought we could life with a much better change. The time to shine, Mary Jane. Wait, who sneezed? Her. She's still sick. Come on. More graffiti. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Timmy is very hungry. Mary Jane is going to get a little food, even though she just ate, because Mary Jane's going out. Timmy is very hungry. Sorry, Timmy. If there's anything to report about Dolores, Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to drink right now. Alright, so Mary Jane gets her food because she's going out. Ted gets that. And you get water again. You'll get food tomorrow, Dolores. Timmy, no. Sorry, buddy. Maybe next time. Ah, I understand now. Let's give her the flashlight. Maybe she'll find something, right? I understand the hand now. I could have gave Timmy the gas mask when it was still more radioactive. I really can afford for her not to come back sick, though. I maybe should have given her the gas mask. Quite ill. Ted's stomach is rumbling. But I want more supplies. I want to be risky because I want supplies. So, water for Timmy would be nice. Dolores is still quite ill. Yeah, I know. Ted's stomach is rumbling. All right, Dolores, here you go. I'm about to give up on Dolores. We were admiring the radioactive landscape when we saw a young woman dressed in ragged camo clothing. She had a nasty looking rifle, but she hailed us as a polite enough manner. She claimed to be a hunter tracking a big mutated spider. She ran out of ammo and told us that if we were able to help her out, I would. Not actually. No, I wouldn't actually. This woman says she hunts mostly for food. Clearly she is uncivilized, savage. Delicious soup is what decent people eat these days. We were not amused and didn't give her anything. Timmy should eat something. Timmy is in terrible shape. We need to give Timmy water now. All right, Timmy gets food and water. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Stomach is rumbling. Food and water for Timmy. Dolores gets water, and I'm about to give up on her, honestly. I've wasted so many supplies, so I feel like it's almost I should go all in. Gang switch form. How's it going, buddy? That's an interesting avatar. We decided to peek outside for just a minute to see if the store around the corner was still standing. We were about to step out. We heard a growl in the darkness, and a pair of ferocious eyes peered a few feet away. Oh no, I don't have any options. Nothing. We do nothing. She's not getting better. I'm done feeding and watering her. In other circumstances, we might have risked battling the beast in darkness, but for some reason we felt it was not in our liking. To our liking, so we screamed and screamed with terror. The creature was probably more afraid of us than we were afraid of it. It left in a hurry. That's a shame. Seems like it was maybe a dog or something like that, possibly. Timmy seems okay as much as he can be in our current situation. Today's been fine for Dolores thus far. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted is really thirsty. Nobody gets anything. I'm done feeding her. It's been more than difficult breathing in the shelter last couple of hours. We suspect something went wrong with the ventilation. We got it stuck somehow, but we need... Yep. I was done feeding and watering her. I don't really care. She was... and he's sick now. Wonderful. I think we just lost the game. Dolores' sickness progressed quickly. Coughing, fever, chest pain. She didn't recover. So if someone gets sick, they can't be cured unless you have this. Check. Using the handbook to research vent maintenance seemed to be a fair idea. We figured it would be full of pointers on how to fix things. It must be a chapter on nuclear shelter air filtration system before we could even check. We were invaded by a group of angry mutant insects which flew out and cursed the vent. They stings hurl like... Oh, wow. Nothing made us happier to see the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter. You got this. Before leaving our neighborhood, our expedition noticed a group of scavengers. We didn't know them, yet they didn't have any reservations about scavenging the area clear. We decided to steal one of the numerous backpacks they had while they weren't looking. Wow. That's a risky move, guys. Alright, Mary Jane gets to eat then, and drink. Nothing new to report with Timmy. Ted is hungry. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the... Yeah, we'll feed and water Ted. Ted became infected with something. Maybe we'll get a med kit. I don't know. I don't know. She gets both. Oh, wait. I want to send out Timmy if I can. Ted's sick, so... if I send him out, he's definitely going to die, most likely. I would assume, at least. Fond memories are one thing, but we need to be ready for a harsh reality that awaits us. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Mary Jane is pretty fatigued. She's sick. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best of the situation. He seems even cheerful. Ted's stomach is rumbling. All right, Timmy. You get 1 drink of water as well. You know what? Maybe this will increase my chances. I don't know. Let's see what happens. He's gonna get food and water before he leaves. I could use a little food. Oh, this isn't working out. Only he can go, huh? Well, he's already sick, so who cares? Take the briefcase. Maybe you can carry back more supplies. Oh. Go for it. You got everything in the book, dude. Save us. It's all on him. Despite the dire circumstances, all trouble. I mean, he has to get a med kit to save himself or he's dead. Surface, we look back, equipment. Look at that, he took everything. Is quite hungry. You know what? We'll wait 1 more day for you. Transmission again. They said the first step is locating and oh. Well, maybe I shouldn't have given him the flashlight. Well, lesson learned. The military needed us to signal them with a flashlight, so... oops. I don't think we can be saved by the military anymore. The signal has to wait. Besides, the flashlight batteries cost, especially in this economy, especially after it was wiped out. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Mary Jane is thirsty and has to drink something. Alright. Is she eating more and drinking more than everyone? I don't think she is. We discussed and we should have one. We've discussed everything we could and no one is willing to chat anymore. The silence is really disturbing. We should do something before we start. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm probably running the batteries out on this thing, but they should play the games. That's what they're there for, right? Never pick up the games. They're a waste of time. Oh, how fortunate we took the radio with us. We are probably listen to some music that still play music out there. Do they? Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Did we see? Yeah, I just fed and watered her, didn't I? To me, is okay, but as much as can be in this current situation. We heard a knock at the door. Yeah, take this. This is a useless thing. No, I need the radio. Maybe the military can still save us somehow? I don't know. This morning. Okay. I should have been reading this aloud. We heard a knock at the door this morning. We held our breath in fear, but we soon heard children's voices coming from outside. We decided to open it up, and it turned out that the voices belonged to a pair of Girl Scouts. They used to sell cookies, but now they're branch out and offering items to Smart. All right. Yeah, we'll do this. I could use a gun and, oh, it's one or the other. Well then, yeah, just the bullets. I'm hoping that the bullets can be traded to someone who's like an adult for something even better, right? The gun is useless without bullets, I would suppose. And I need the radio, I would think. That seems like a really valuable item. So, maybe we'll get another chance at a gun. Alright, buddy. Oh, you broke our dang flashlight. That's wonderful. You lost our axe. You're still sick. You didn't get a med kit. You brought back our fat. You brought a ton of food though, dude. Good job. You're still gonna die though. The girls were very kind and their prices were fair, but sadly accepted the offer. Even after the apocalypse, we were impressed. Ted was safely returned from the voyage to the surface, plus 1 gas mask. During our expedition, we stumbled across the ruins of a familiar building. Our local bank, through a place like that, might not have been ideal, a source of useful supplies, but we decided to go anyway. You never know what we might find. Escape the bags of cash, obviously. It looks like the bank was robbed. I don't know, my air conditioning. I'm dying in here. Just like just before the blast, the vault was cracked open with saws hidden in teddy bears. Really? Saws hidden in teddy bears. Who does that? Anyway, yeah, like that sentence was so confusing. I had to keep reading it. Anyways, we can't. Why? What does that mean? The vault was cracked open with saws hidden in teddy bears. Someone, oh, whatever. Anyways, we can see why they wanted to rob it so badly. The place was filled with tomato soup cans. How did it end up here? Maybe the mail had delivered to a bank instead of to a food bank? 4 cans, nice. But we sacrificed our flashlight, which don't we need our flashlight to signal the... We found a shopping bag. I was hoping it would come back by and we could signal it, but yeah, thanks, Ted. It contained a couple of rotten bananas, hand cream, pair of bunny slippers, bottled water. Tempted all of us of these treasures. May have been. We limited ourselves to taking the water. We returned from the expedition, but our axe didn't make it. We really liked that suitcase. It's gone now. Mary Jane isn't worried, at least she's not saying it out loud. Timmy has rested. Ted looks very weak. If he doesn't eat today, it might be really bad. Well, I'm gonna feed and water him every single day, and because if he dies, I believe that's a game over. So I'm hoping if I feed and water him every day, it'll stave off. We found an anonymous note next to our shelter. Whoever wrote it requests that we representative to meet us tonight in the set location. This worries us, and it's just friendly. Yes, Timmy, go for it, buddy. Good luck, Timmy. Don't come back sick, or I'm gonna sacrifice you to the gods. Everyone is like messed up but Timmy. Timmy's a survivor. The meeting was organized by twin siblings, a brother and a sister, who took it upon themselves to scout the remains of a city and look for the trustworthy and decent people. They seemed honest about their intentions and were more than happy to meet them today. Again, I mean, they said they were to find us if... They said they know where to find us if they're going to contact us. They need some help. We were so afraid, Timmy, but came back from the wasteland safe with us now. Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. Like the good scout is, Timmy is making... Maybe he's a Boy Scout. Maybe I should use Timmy for everything. The best out of the situation. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Well, yeah, that's good. Ted gets food and water every day, because I think if I don't do this, we die. Yes. Timmy goes out on an expedition. We expect a nuclear explosion would be enough... I'm sorry. Should read out loud. We expected it would be enough to quench any petty arguments when the future is not looking too pretty and all you see is naked walls. Not much is necessary for an explosion. It happened. We started fighting like crazy. Well, there's no gun and axe, so what's the worst you could do in a fight? We stopped arguing, but for how long? Mary Jane keeps fainting. She really needs to find herself something to drink. Good. Timmy is very hungry. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Well, Timmy is going out. Mary Jane keeps fainting. I think, yeah, drink. That's what I thought. And Ted gets food and water every single day because, you know, he'll probably die. We can't afford to let our Tim Tim get sick. He seems to be the best of us. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Mary Jane has rested. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We know, you know, I think that maybe she can go out to the wasteland now, so I don't know how long that takes to rest. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We could use it doesn't come back equipment. That is pretty. Oh, Timmy, you need to bring back. All right, what we need from you, Timmy, is a med kit. Enjoy the little things in life. It's important in any situation. So when Mary Jane found some seeds in the shelter, she got really excited. She thinks little luck and some water and soil, we might be able to grow our own food. We don't know. No, I have 1 bottle of water. That's not happening. Now we have 4 cans of soup. We need water more. We're not wasting our water on food. There are plenty of better ways to use our water. Drinking comes to mind. Some Mary Jane will have to think about another way to occupy herself. Eat the seeds. I don't know. It seems like Mary Jane took it harder than we thought. She really was emotionally invested into growing that plant. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Well, I wish. Food and water is what's going to be done about it for now. I didn't think we would get a chance to increase our food supply by simply playing a card game. This is what we were offered by a man who knocked on our door today. 2 cans of food. We win. We get 2 cans. We lose. He gets 2 cans. No. We got plenty of food, and I don't want to risk it for a little bit more. 2 cans of food for 2 cans of water. Yes, I would have gambled that. For a med kit, yeah, I would have gambled everything we had for a med kit. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example would that set for the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We sooner rob someone. We sent that man away. Good riddance. Mary Jane is quite hungry. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Not yet. Some spare ammunition. We had some spare ammunition, but now it's gone. We must have misplaced. Oh, you just misplaced the ammunition, huh? Well, yay. There goes my ammunition on nothing. Because I didn't have a flashlight. Thanks, Ted! It was too dark to find. Never let Ted leave the thing, obviously. They aren't lost technically. They're still in the shelter technically. Yeah, whatever. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Mary Jane just keeps fainting. She'll need to find something to drink fast. Alright. There isn't much. Alright. They both get food and water. Why not? Everybody gets food and water. We're about to die. We keep dreaming about the little days and come back where bombing, falling. Ted just... Why? Why did you get sick, Ted? I don't even remember how he got sick. He just got sick. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think today, tomorrow. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. I just fed and water you. This morning has been calm enough for Ted. Yeah, I just gave her food and water. Shine your boots and hoist your flag. The army is radio again. They're telling. Oh yeah, yay! Whatever, dude. This game sucks for stuff like this. Why? Why would he? If I can't be saved by the military unless I use the flashlight, then that means it's an instant game over. It should just said game over when I lost my flashlight, right? Maybe I can find another one. I don't know. It's very frustrating though. The signal is to wait. Yeah. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Maybe there's another way to save myself besides the military. Ted hasn't recovered from his illness yet. He never will. I already figured this out. Give him the last of the food and water. Mary Jane has been dropping hints that it's a special day for today. We think it's about hard eliminating food activity, barbecue, popcorn day. We're talking about a birthday. This means we give her a gift. Yeah, take some cards. He didn't bring a med kit. We're screwed. He brought a bottle of water though. Timmy, you're useless, dude. Mary Jane loves cards. We thought she might get herself busy with solitaire, but she started doing card readings, divination or not. Figured out the world has gone to hell, maybe she will. We were so afraid for Timmy, but yep, our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful next time. We liked our street, especially during the national celebration. Everyone joined our decoration of lawn houses, plenty of fun we had. The street doesn't look like it used to, the celebration, not hundreds of years, but we had an idea. Maybe something useful could still be found amongst the rubble. We found a refrigerator in the middle of our neighborhood lawn, even though, yeah, food. We don't need food. We needed tons of water, Timmy. Electricity, you failed us, Timmy. We needed a med kit more than everything else. And surprisingly, a brown fedora. It wasn't edible. We tried. It appears that Mr. Jenkins from down the road was brewing his own moonshine. We discovered a few bottles labeled as just high % of alcohol. The stuff tasted like water, so we assume it failed. Or did he? Oh, they found the bullets. A band of kids were playing nearby ruins. They had plenty of real guns and ammunition. They're very encouraged to see that we were making the best of the terrible. Oh, they gave us ammunition. Okay. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. If there's any water left. Timmy should eat something. Timmy is pretty fatigued. Timmy is really tired. There's nothing going on with Ted. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's get rid of all of our supplies. Good luck, Mary Jane. Alright. It's hard to be worried, consider the situation. It could always be better if things are calm. Timmy should eat something. I just fed Timmy. Ted seems to be doing alright, though the world has gone. Yeah, whatever. Ted gets the last of our food and water. And let's give everyone food, except for you. Screw you, Timmy. You failed us. It's all up to you. Yep, it looks like he's dead. He was very hungry. Ted is rested. Alright, here we go. They're asking for our help. Their group are too big. Sorry, we can't help. The siblings that we met wanted help. We needed an axe, and Ted's dead. So you cannot cure. It's impossible. Timmy's lost his freaking mind. Game over. We wish you had an axe. Its wood chopping qualities are quite useful. So is med kits, apparently. Either way, we obviously couldn't help our friends today. Ted has been sick for far too long, and he went too weak. So there's no point in feeding and watering sick people. They're 100% dead unless you get them a med kit. 0 chance of survival. We didn't make it. These are our final words and our advice to anyone who reads this. Obscured writing. Whatever. Well, there we go, guys. I'm sorry, Brad. I can't because I have to go to work. I'll probably be able to play it Saturday. Unfortunately, I can't. Yeah, Saturday is the most likely day. I'm working like really long shifts and I'm extremely tired. And in fact, this is the end of this stream. Because yeah, I could only stream for about an hour and it's been 54 minutes. So thanks everybody who came. I wanted to play Dark Souls, but I don't have the time. This game's just as brutal though, it seems. Like, I didn't feel like I did anything wrong. I just got horribly punished. It seems like an RNG game though, and I've never been good at RNG games, so. Oh man, I always lose RNG stuff. I've always been notoriously unlucky. It's just, it is what it is. Luck means death for me. Thanks everybody for coming. Pretty challenging game. I'll definitely give it another try. I might play it again tomorrow. Because like I said, I can't play anything that's too long, unfortunately, because I have a crap ton of work. Oh my gosh. Really rough. And man. Oh man. I am. Oh. It's. Yeah, I don't want to bother you guys. I don't want to bother you guys with my life. Whatever. Anyways. Having fun playing the game at least for 60 minutes almost, right? Instead of 60 seconds. Anyways, thanks everybody. Have a nice night. Thanks for coming. I hope you guys liked the video after it uploads because I'm sure some people will probably look forward to something like this. So that the title looks better when it uploads. There we go. All right, guys. Have a nice night. Thanks. Or day. Yeah. No, night. It's nighttime, that's right, because I had to work overnight. So, good night.